All right. How's it going, everyone? How is it going? Ooh, okay. Today is without a doubt 100%. I am fully convinced today's the day. We're getting the Shiny Tepig. I'm calling it now. I'm supremely confident, more confident than I've ever been going into a stream. We're getting the Shiny Tepig today, hands down. No doubt in my mind, it's happening. I'm manifesting it. We're just jumping straight into it. We will get this Shiny Tepig. Today will be the end of our Tepig hunt. We are ready to go. Well, yeah, I guess I'm mentally ready to go to a new hunt. Am I physically ready to go to a new hunt? Do I have new hunts set up for me to jump into immediately? Kinda, sorta, but not maybe the ones I'm looking for. But that's okay. That's okay. I work my best under pressure. So we get a shiny today. That is A1 for me. That means I just get to motivate myself to really speed through setting up our next big hunts. But yeah. What an interesting day and morning for me. What an interesting day and morning. I'm running on about 4.5 hours of sleep, and yet I feel perfectly fine. Just great. Me and sleep are not great friends. We do not get along very well. Although I intentionally got less sleep last night. I decided, I'm used to working from home. I'm used to waking up later in the day because I don't gotta wake up as early to get ready, drive into work. I just, I get to chill at home and wake up 15 minutes before my start time and roll out of bed, take the dogs out, throw on some new clothes, and then boom, I'm ready for the workday. But I have training at work this next week, so I actually have to go in, and I have about an hour, 20-minute drive to work. So since me and sleep do not get along as it is, and I certainly need good nights of sleep going into having to drive all the way to work. And I work 4 days a week, but they're 10-hour days, so after having to wake up early to get ready and then driving an hour and a half and being there for 10 hours, driving an hour and a half back, like, I need to make sure I get a good night's sleep tonight so I'm not dead tomorrow afternoon. Because I used to have to go into the office, and geez, it is crazy how exhausting it is that just have to wake up, well, it's having to wake up close to 2 hours earlier between, like I said, getting ready and, well, actually, it would be over 2 hours, really, because I'm not a quick getting ready-er in the morning. I know a lot of guys out there do not relate, can easily get ready pretty quickly in the morning to get going places. Not me. I'm a slug in the morning. I do not move quickly. I have to take a shower in the morning. I cannot do anything in my day. Like, if I have to go out, I have to take a shower before I go out. So yeah, I have to wake up even earlier, so much earlier than normal, just to make it into work for this training. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting week for sure, because hopefully I am awake enough to pay attention to this training, because I don't personally think it's overly important training for me. I really don't think I'll need it very often, because it's training that I need for the job site. I'm never at the job site. I work from home 99% of the time. Like, since starting this new position where I'm working from home, I've had to go out to the actual job site, like the first 2 days of onboarding, and then once for some admin stuff that I had to do, and then once to walk down something. Like, I've rarely had to go out there, so I don't think the training is overly important for me, but I do have to pass it. There is a practical and written test at the end of it that I have to pass. So hopefully I'm well rested enough to do well, so I don't have to retake it. I mean, there's really no penalty for having to retake it, other than your manager might think you're a dumbass. So yeah, I intentionally deprived myself of sleep last night just so I could get a better night's sleep tonight Because I know tomorrow night I'll sleep perfectly fine. I'll sleep well because I'll be pretty tired after the longer day, having to drive almost 3 hours combined to and from work. It's tonight going in tomorrow that I'm most concerned about, because like I said, I do not have a great relationship with sweet. I don't have a great relationship with sweets either, but sleep is what I meant. What's up, Austin? How's it going? What is up? Thanks for dropping on in. But yeah, I normally don't sleep super well. I normally don't get more than 6 to 7 is like a good night's sleep for me. A lot of times it's less than that, but I need to put myself into a better routine for this week since I have to go in. So yeah, but surprisingly, despite only 4.5 hours of sleep last night, I'm feeling pretty dang good right now, and I don't know if I'm just going to absolutely crash later or if I'm broken. My body's just like, fuck sleep. We don't need that. We can go without it. But yeah, I do not feel remotely tired, and I don't know why. It's pretty surprising. It could be like, I don't know, adrenaline in a way. Anxiety, probably more likely, is what it is. Because on top of having to do all that driving, I'm a little concerned about doing the driving because I've been having weird issues with driving, specifically in like the dark, nighttime and early morning, since I'm having to wake up and go out to work pretty early in the morning tomorrow. It'll be really dark in the morning, and yeah, it's just something that's developed recently. I like get kind of disoriented when I drive and it's dark. Don't know where that came from, just came out of nowhere recently, so it's gonna be a really interesting week at work. Just the joys of growing older, joys of a changing and decaying body. I think it has something to do with my sinuses. I think I have a inner ear issue because of sinus issues, which I've mentioned this a number of times. I've been going to an ENT to try and figure this all out, to get my sinuses sorted out. So hopefully I can get rid of this issue. It's kind of disorienting feeling I get, and like low light. Hopefully it's just, like I said, just something with my ears. So yeah, that was a whole real personal rant right there. I just went on right at the beginning of the stream, but how it be sometimes, that's how it be sometimes. All right. So what call do I want to make today? I have called the shiny is happening today. I have boldly proclaimed we will be getting it. So last time we streamed, I wasn't feeling any encounters in the 6300s. It just wasn't feeling it. So what in the 6400s do I think will be the lucky number for our shiny today? I mean, looking at the screen right now, we're at 6364. So what about 6464? That feels a little too cut and clean, though. I don't think it'll be that cut and clean. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be an odd number, so I want to say 64. Let's say 6481. I'm gonna go with that. That is what I'm feeling. Let's see if my intuition is correct today, or am I just unnecessarily confident? Oh man, do I need to go back down? I was trying to, oh well, I wasn't really that high up. I haven't done my early morning stretches. I mean, I've been up forever, but I still haven't done the stretches I should have done before getting on this. Oh man, was that my hip or my knee just there that did that? Let's get back into position, get back situated as best as I can. I think what would really help me if I could just get a wireless controller to do this, so I could sit a little bit. I have to really scoot up to my desk to get actually reach the DSs in a comfortable way, because yeah, I got the whole tripod set up on the desk to point at the DSs with the camera, and so my DSs are a little farther away from me. I gotta reach, so I gotta get close to the desk, and then I'm trying to lean back, so the whole setup is a constant work of improvement, work of progress. I don't know. I'm not. There's some saying there that I am not fully saying correctly. Okay, man. God, my back is just like, just recently my back has really started bothering me. Goodness. I mean, when is my back not bothering me? Man, I'm just not. Yeah, that's another thing I gotta figure out with the doctor. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Healthcare can be tough, because I guess the doctor doesn't want to overdiagnose you at first, so they try and give you a little simple home remedies, and oh, just stretch, and here's a little muscle relaxer, and it's like, this shit ain't working at all. This shit, I feel like since I went to the doctor and they started prescribing me, they told me to do these stretches and gave me this medicine, I think my back's gotten worse. Like I think it's gotten worse. It's, yeah. I try to exercise to work it out, to, you know, strengthen the back and actually, you know, do that, but then it's a different kind of pain that I get from doing the exercise. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I don't know what to do. It's so strange. Oh man. Good Lord, I swear. Actually, probably just leave the water over there for now. When I actually been leaving it on my side table over here. I guess I got enough room over here. I've kind of resituated my desk setup, gotten everything a little more organized, gotten some stuff out of the way, so I'll actually just start putting it over there. It's easier in my reach. Alright, Tepig, what you got for me? Nothing today. Nothing right there is what I should say. Alrighty. I got I got that whole rant out of the way earlier, and now I'm just like, okay, I exhausted my talking points. I exhausted my personal personal notes. Now I just gotta, well, I get, okay, major talking point to bring up the freaking Pokemon leaks that happened, I guess last night, sometime yesterday. I haven't seen, mostly what I've been seeing from the leaks is like old stuff, you know, old beta UIs and sprites and character designs and the like. But I mean, shoot, it sounds like that was a massive leak of Pokemon information, like so much stuff just from all sorts of different aspects. Like I've seen stuff like internal transcripts about discussing the end of Ash's journey in the anime, and like just all sorts of code names for games or something. Yeah, it was a major leak. And yeah, just, and then some of the beta sprites and beta designs of Pokemon were absolutely off the wall bonkers. Some of them actually were a little bit better than what we actually got. I've seen a bunch of people talking about beta Licky Licky, which yeah, it looks so much better than regular Licky Licky. Now sure, I think regular Licky Licky looks like a more understandable continuation of regular Lickitung, but like who cares? Regular Lickitung is no one's favorite Pokemon, so like Licky Licky in beta was like super hardcore and like edgy looking, had like spikes on it, looked mad. It looked cool. I think they should have kept with the beta Licky Licky instead of what we got. So yeah, stuff like that was funny. And then like super early betas of like, it's interesting how there were some like beta designs of, it was like the legendaries from this game, Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion, but they were like beta sprites from Generation 3 that very clearly looked like they were designed then, scrapped, and maybe went forward and like became inspiration or the basis of the design for the Pokemon later. Which we've certainly seen that from other beta leaks or releases or whatnot, where old beta designs ended up becoming Pokemon later down the line. I think the wildest of the beta design leaks, or the most interesting to me, was that Mudkip, very initially early on, it was like the 3 starters for Hoenn, where like it was very much, it looked like Trico. It was like, okay, that's obviously Trico. The design was a little different. They tuned it down, made it look better from the beta. And then Torchic was also like, Torchic was more different than Trico, but it was still very recognizable as Torchic. Beta Mudkip was not an axolotl. It was not Mudkip. It was a rabbit wearing an inner tube. It almost looks like Scorbunny wearing a tube to go rafting. And it's just like, it's just crazy that that was the initial beta idea for what would have been a water type starter in Hoenn. And then we instead of a little rabbit wearing a tube, we ended up getting, you know, Mudkip and Swampert, the greatest starter Pokemon, in-game starter Pokemon ever made. I mean, to me, they're the best starter Pokemon ever made. I know everyone has their opinions on starter Pokemon, but I think objectively for in-game performance, you cannot deny that in the Hoenn region, the Mudkip line is borked. It is really strong. So yeah, all that was really interesting to see on Twitter yesterday. All that, people were freaking out over those leaks. Good Lord, people were freaking out. Luckily, no one I saw who were talking about the leaks were actually talking about anything related to like new upcoming stuff that was leaked. It seemed like most everyone was pretty on board with keeping, you know, the stuff for future games or new releases more under wraps, whereas like anything related to old Pokemon stuff that was leaked, it was a field day with people talking about it. which I appreciate. I'm not normally one who cares too much about leaks. Like I don't get overly mad when I hear about stuff. Like sometimes I hear about stuff in anime that I'm watching because, you know, it's already happened in the manga, and it's like a little bit of it is like, oh, I kind of wish I could have avoided hearing about that until it actually happened in the show. But also, I don't care that much. Like, there's a good chance that if it's far enough away, I'll forget about it anyways, so it won't even matter that it got spoiled. But then also, like, how it happens generally, you know, I don't see that kind of spoiler. It's just like, oh, it happens. And so actually seeing it happen is still very much shocking, and I'm an easily entertained person, so being spoiled is not the worst thing in the world for me. But I kind of would like going into a new Pokemon game knowing less than normal what is released. Because I mean, I can't remember the last time I played a new mainline Pokemon game and did not know a large chunk of what was going on in the game. I mean, it probably was like Diamond and Pearl coming out was probably the last time I knew. Well, I guess when I played Black and White, Black 2, White 2, I didn't know what to expect. Hadn't been spoiled anything about that, or seen too much about that. So I guess I would say those were actually the games 5th generation, but after 5th gen going into 6th, that was when I started using Twitter more, and I think that's when Pokemon kind of started releasing more information, it seemed. At least they released a lot of teaser information about Gen 6 leading up to its release, like teasing Megas and Sylveon and new typing and, you know, this, that, the other. So definitely going into Generation 6, I was more exposed to knowing what was up than all previous games. And then yeah, I kind of remember Sun and Moon also being very a lot of detail being released online before those games came out. I kind of like dipped a little bit in my fandom slightly. There was like a slight bit of time in 2018, 2019 for my Pokemon fandom. It dipped a tiny little bit. I wouldn't say a lot. I still very much watched a lot of Pokemon content, but I wasn't actively doing all this or like playing the games as much. So going into Sword and Shield, I don't think I knew too terribly much about Sword and Shield. I guess I also didn't care to know too terribly much because the games didn't like overly hype me. I guess I did get Sword on release, and I did buy a Sword and Shield themed Switch Lite. Actually, I was just looking at that. I have it up here on my desk, which I can't remember the last time I played that thing. Well, I guess I had to buy that Switch Lite because I went to get... I don't even think I was intending on getting Sword and Shield. I think I just happened to be at Target the day the games came out. And I saw the game, I saw the Switch Lite, and I was like, screw it. I'll get it, I'll play it, why not? So I guess maybe I didn't know too much going into Sword and Shield. I knew about the starters, obviously. I'd seen that, like, you know, they were teased and released on, you know, in promos and stuff. I saw that on Twitter. I really can't recall knowing much else about Sword and Shield. I guess I knew Dynamax was a thing, I imagine. I knew that was a thing going into it. I'd probably seen Zacian and Zamazenta, but can't think of much else. Jaw over here needs to pop. I don't know if anyone else has that, but my jaw gets kind of like, you know, your knuckles. You can crack your knuckles. My jaw gets like that, and sometimes it gets a little like can like feel it like it building up or something. You gotta like release it, get the pop, and like, you know, relieve the pressure or whatever. Sometimes it just doesn't want to go. Oh man, I'm kind of getting the itch. I think I'm gonna do a random Snivy and Oshawott encounter next time. Feel like throwing one of those out early, see what we can pull off there. But first, let us check these Tepigs. As expected, nothing there, but that's a-okay. We got our call. We got our call for later. 6481. That is the guaranteed number for getting the shiny Tepig today. I've seen into the future. My crystal ball, has shown me that we'll be getting a Tepig today. 6481. I was like, do I have anything remotely around me that can look like a crystal ball? I forgot I have that light bulb just randomly sitting there. That works. That actually, I've been meaning I need to put that light bulb outside in our outside light fixture because, well, obviously the one outside has gone dead, but also that one, holy crap. When trying to figure out my whole lighting situation for this room, I was like, what if I just bought one light that was incredibly bright? Because like right now I have 5 different lights going on around me, but I thought initially like, well, what if I just do one really bright ass light? And so I bought that light bulb right there, and I'll tell you what, that is a bright light. I think it's like, God, how 6,500 lumens? I don't remember exactly what the number is, but it is a bright light bulb. And so obviously I'm not using it for the setup in here, but I'm gonna put it outside and really illuminate our driveway. Because yeah, it's certainly like, that light bulb certainly lights up the room, no problem. Like it is, there ain't a shadow in here without light bulb one, but you know, it's obviously one light coming from one direction. So like, yeah, the light really illuminates like my face over here, but then like on this side, it's not lit up as well. I mean, still my lighting is not my lighting could certainly use some work, but I'm content with where it is right now with my 2 ring lights, my light randomly on my computer monitor, and then a desk lamp on the floor and on my desk next to me. It works. It does the job. Guess what I probably could be worthwhile investing in. When I got these glasses, I was not anticipating actually wearing glasses consistently full time. It was kind of like a oh, I'll get them as something to have, you know, when I need them, but I wear contacts mainly. But even switching over to 1-a-day contacts, I just can't wear contacts for very long without them really drying out my eyes, and I just like can't function well. It's just the weirdest thing. My eyes just get really dry with contacts in for too long, so I just wear my glasses all the time now. And because of not thinking I'd be wearing them very consistently, I didn't pay for any like glare reduction or scratch resistance. Like I got the like most basic cheap lenses I could get because I was like, oh, these are just little side things that I don't need to genuinely wear a bunch, and that ended up not being true. So nothing I do now though, unless I don't know if I could just give them these, but then like if I give them these glasses to them, I don't have a I have nothing I can see with other than contacts. So maybe if they could add glare or reflection, whatever you call it, yeah, glare coating, anti-glare, would be nice. And sometimes I see in the camera I do got just like I got like ring light rings in my glasses. Oh, I said, didn't I say? I think I said I was going to do a random Snivy and Oshawott encounter, and then I just completely blanked on doing that. Got in my rant mode. But hey, we're about to hit 6,400 encounters, so we'll do I'll try and remember to do a Oshawott and Snivy encounter here as we hit 6,400. Do something a little different, a little special. Maybe bust out a coin, possibly. Maybe I might want to save that until whatchamacallit, my actual call for the... Oh, you know what? Maybe once we get to my call, we're not going to do a coin. We've tried doing a coin flip every single time. Hasn't worked out for us. So maybe, if I can stop burping, the non-coin flip is the move.
Yeah, also, I just burped. Now I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Yeah.
Goodness. Rough going out here right now, man. Whew. Normally I go Snivy on the left and Oshawott on the right, but I think I'm going to switch it up and we're going to do Oshawott on the left, Snivy on the right. Try that out. Am I pressing the button? What in the world? Sometimes I cannot get myself to press down firmly enough on that left DS. Let us see. Can we get... We'll check one at a time. Which one do I want to do first? Go with Snivy first. Can we get a shiny Snivy randomly? No, we cannot. But how about a shiny Oshawott? Also a no. It's like, well, part of me is a little happy because obviously the point of this is to go for the Tepig. Another part of me would be very content with just getting a shiny and being like, all right, we can move on. Let's see, what else is there? What else is there? No new Pokemon card stuff to really talk about. I thought about buying some Pokemon cards from Target last night because I mean they had a 20% off thing going on. I thought about it, but I just nothing they had there was really speaking to me. Nothing I wanted to spend the money on, even with the 20% off, and so I was just like, well, not gonna do any of that today. Which really I was more planning on buying them to keep them around to open today if good old Kevin were able to drop by. Normally Kevin, or in the past Kevin, has asked about opening Pokemon cards, so I've been trying to keep some around and whenever he shows up, but it's hard for me to keep things sealed when I do buy it. So let us check out these little baby piggies right here. And hopefully see something sparkly. Nope. Oh man. Yeah, I need to sit down and commit to getting the whole wireless controller and receiver set up for all this, because if I could just have one central controller to control everything and just like reset with it, and I can just chill down here, you know, have the controller like down, just resting in my lap instead of having to have my hands, you know. I really need to commit to that. But I can certainly tell that that's gonna be one of those things. It's like actually getting the capture cards. I've been very much procrastinating getting that done for some reason. I get bad about procrastinating off stuff like that. DK, what up, what up? How's it going? All right. As quickly as he shows, he departs. Oh, goodness. Okay, don't let the yarns? Goodness, don't let the yawns start kicking in. Said I wasn't tired earlier. I gotta keep to that. Although streaming is definitely can definitely be tiring. Certainly can. Even something as simple as just sitting here smashing the A and the B button after a while can get a little taxing, a little tiresome. Although certainly not as bad as back in like around this time, actually in 2022, I really tried streaming. Mostly I was streaming on TikTok over there. That like back then. Goodness, just started burping out of nowhere. Unfortunately though, like a week before I started that whole streaming venture, I got COVID, and I got hit with a long COVID, as they call it, pretty good for a few months. And so yeah, I tried streaming 3 days a week, which isn't all that much, and I was only streaming for like 3 hours maybe a day. But man, yeah, that COVID had me messed up for that bit of time. After it was probably a good 6 months where it was like, man, I couldn't, like, I was breathing real heavy. I was just constantly exhausted. I mean, I'm always a little bit on that train, but yeah, that like right after that, I unfortunately, after a month of trying to do that streaming back in 2022, I was like, I can't do this. Like with post-COVID, it was just like, man, I do not have the energy or the lung capacity for all the talking. Man, it was rough. It was rough. Which was real unfortunate, because back when that happened, I was living out of a hotel in Wisconsin, and I actually wasn't working. I wasn't working for 4 months because of a just, you know, family and work situation and the like. And I was so gung-ho about like, oh, I got 4 months away from work. I wasn't without a job. I was just away from my job for 4 months. And I was like, I'm gonna be up here just chilling in this hotel. And I got, you know, they got a little hotel gym down there, so I don't got to pay for a gym membership. And it was in a fairly nice area up there in like Madison, Wisconsin. There was like a whole walking track around the hotel and the like area there, which there was a gym literally right next to the hotel, like a full-fledged massive like gym. Probably one of the biggest gyms I've actually ever seen. Like, it was huge. Right up, 30-second walk up from the hotel. But unfortunately, the gym was one of the, you have to sign a membership and a contract, and the shortest contract is a year. And it's like, okay, I'm only living here 4 months. I can't sign up for a year-long contract. I'm not here that long. And we tried talking to them, me and my fiance, but they couldn't budge on that. They're like, sorry, that's the best we can do is a year-long contract. And it's like, well, despite what you mean by that? Private funding? But yeah, we just said, well, can't do that, so no working out at this gym. I think there probably was like a Planet Fitness not that far away from us, and they're pretty cheap, so like we could have done that. But I was just like, I'll just do the gym in the hotel, that'll be fine, I can make it do. But again, because of freaking the post effects, this after effects of COVID, man, I tried working out, I just couldn't. Like, man, I just could not couldn't consistently get a good workout in, because my lung capacity was shot for months after having COVID in 2022. So it wasn't the hotel's gym, it was just a big gym near the hotel. Like, it was just a big private gym or whatever that was just next to the hotel. The hotel itself had a small little, free workout center in there with, a singular weight bench and some dumbbells and a kind of cable system, cable resistance machine, and then some treadmills. That's all the hotel itself had. I was really hoping I could get a gym membership to that to the gym next to us, because I saw they had a massive basketball complex in there. Because I would go for walks around the walking track around the area, which went around the hotel and the gym. And on that one side of the walking track, there were just massive windows on the gym, and I could see a bunch of basketball courts. And one of my favorite and really my only preferred way of getting cardio in is playing basketball. Or at least playing by myself. I don't overly enjoy playing with other people because I'm not very good. I like shooting around on my own, running around in that capacity for for cardio. I a couple times in like college would go to the gym and shoot around just on my own, and then there'd be people playing a pickup game, and a couple times they asked me to come play. And I always feel so bad about it because, like, they got to see me and my 6'4" ass and be like, oh, he's got to be somewhat good at basketball. He's tall. And then I'm like, no, sorry, I suck. I'm not good at basketball. I just do this for fun. Like, I would try and play with them, and they probably realized real quickly, like, he's not. I mean, I guess I was decently good at getting rebounds. But I also don't have very good ups. I'm not. I'm very much white boy can't jump, but yeah. A good bit of it is probably also nerves, like getting nervous. Like, when I'm shooting on my own, I feel like I'm not that bad at shooting. I'm obviously not great. I feel like I can certainly get in a rhythm though at times when shooting on my own, and like I can shoot. I know good shooting form. Am I able to execute it? Not a lot of the time, but certainly when I get into actually playing a game though, I probably get in my head a little bit, get a little nervous, and then really just start bricking shots. But in absolutely no capacity can I dribble. I have no handles. I cannot. I can't dribble a like, I can dribble decently well with my right hand. My left hand is useless. I cannot use this bitch for anything. I have I might have said this before. You know, there's ambidextrous, being good, being able to use both your hands for stuff. I'm monodextrous to an extreme. I can't do anything with this hand. So yeah, when it comes to trying to dribble a basketball, I am stuck with this right hand. And this right hand is only mediocre dribbling capabilities at best. I like to think I'm decent at passing, though. I feel like I'm fairly good at passing. Defense in any sport has always been my calling. I've always been more of a defensive person by nature. You know, playing soccer growing up, I always played defense. That's where I felt most comfortable. Really, I didn't play many other sports other than soccer to a serious extent. Yeah, I played basketball a little bit here, there growing up, and again, I always felt more comfortable on the defensive end. So that's kind of more where my skill set lied with sports. I was better without the ball in my possession. I was good at getting the ball out of I liked getting the ball out of someone's possession, but I didn't want to really keep it in mine. Oh, certainly. I mean, I think certainly in soccer and basketball, like you need to be able to use both hands pretty effectively to really be a good player. Both hands, both feet, you know what I mean? Like it would be real tough to make it as either or and not be able to use both of your limbs to their fullest extent for your sport. But I would say I was so defensively oriented as a sports player. I did one season as goalkeeper in soccer. Actually, that was the last season of soccer I ever played. I was goalie that year. I actually think that was my best performing season as a soccer player. Like I was decent as I always played left back, which was weird because I always played left back, but I have no left foot, so that's just where I was. I was decent enough at getting the ball away and just I just booted it down the field. I never had any like thought behind what I was doing once I actually got the ball from someone. It was just get it away from my end of the field over there. But that season I played goalie, I actually rather enjoyed playing goalkeeper, and I felt I resonated with it. I think what I would say, I feel like in my life I've always been a little bit of a jumpy person. I've always had a little bit of anxiety. That's always been something I've kind of dealt with, and by nature I've always been a little jumpy. Like, you know, if a car drives by and makes a like different noise, you know, I'm a flincher. I'll admit, I flinch. You know, I'm not. I jump. But I kind of feel like when playing goalie in soccer, it was slightly beneficial because like the nerves and the twitch kind of is like, you know, it kind of helps with the reflexes in a bit. Also, I think what resonated with me as goalie is like once I got the ball, I was never a finesse passer, or never had much touch on the ball, especially in motion. But shoot, if I could just drop kick that bitch, I could fucking boot a ball. Was there any accuracy behind it? No. But I got that bitch downfield. I'll tell you that. That ball was going downfield, I'll tell you that. But yeah, that was the last season I ever played soccer. I think that was like I was like 14 maybe, and I was right before going into high school. And then the last organized sport I ever played was freshman year of high school. I played lacrosse the one time, and then after that I was just like, I'll focus more on the academics. That was more my thing, anyways. Growing up, I was the academic. Growing up, my sister was the athlete. My sister was the soccer prodigy from age 4. She always had the finesse. She had the touch. She could read the field really well. Oh, my sister could pass a beautiful ball. Oh man, my sister's touch with the soccer ball, football. She knew how to move that ball down the field with finesse and accuracy and footwork. Yeah, my sister was the athlete for sure growing up. And that's why she played soccer in college. She was always the corner kick specialist and the free kick specialist, because man, my sister knew how to put some touch on that ball. She knew how to kick a ball for sure. I was always, juggling. I was always like, I think the greatest string of juggling I ever got was like 15, maybe 20 at the peak. Like, I was never good at juggling. Again, I have no left foot. My left foot is useless. So that really hurts you with juggling. My sister would just go out in the yard and she would just go out there and juggle for hours on end and just not stop. And I don't mean like, she'd juggle, she'd lose the ball, she'd get it back, she'd start juggling again. She would go out there for 2 hours and spend an hour and a half of that on one chain of a juggle. I swear, I think she said her record is like in the thousands for in a row. Like, she just, yeah. Soccer was her calling. She really knew how she was good with that shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you would, yeah, say so, but yeah, me and my foot coordination, my hand coordination is much better than my foot. Juggling was not for me. I could not do it. I did not have the touch. I did not have the coordination. Like, I tried, I couldn't do it. I'll tell you what it can do that I never did because I just never played this sport. I've never played either of these sports, actually. I can throw a football, I can throw a baseball. I can throw a damn ball, I can tell you that. Like, at least to an extent that I think is good. Could I fucking throw in college or the NFL? No, probably not. Definitely not. Certainly, yeah, baseball either, but when it comes to throwing a ball with my right hand, that's probably the best thing I can do when it comes to a sport. Fair. Yeah, cricket is non-existent here. I don't know I do not know and have never known a single person who plays cricket. If anyone in my life, if anyone I remotely am associated with does play cricket, they keep it on the down low because I've never heard about it. Like, I don't even know my local area has any cricket organization of. I don't know how far you would have to drive away from me to find somewhere where you could play organized cricket. Like, yeah, that sport is non-existent in the US. I know we recently had that crazy upset over like Pakistan or something in a major cricket tournament, but before that, I didn't even know we had a professional, semi-professional, whatever they are. I didn't even know we had a team like that. Yeah, the US is definitely different in that, where like as a young boy, it's like, I think as a young boy, probably baseball is the most consistently like go-to sport. I never played baseball personally, but yeah, it's like baseball and probably more so now football. But like you typically tend to get a little bit older before kids start playing, you know, tackle American football, or at least even flag two-hand touch football. But like really younger boys, either I mean, a lot of young boys, you know, growing up, you know, my age, a lot of us played soccer growing up, but it was never like serious. It was just kind of that thing your parents put you in at the local rec center just to get you active doing something. But yeah, baseball was really the one that, like, from an early age, people around here would like play and get really into. And then a little bit later down the road, once the kids got a little bit older, you know, American football became very much so, and then basketball as well, depending on your height and athleticism in the area. I feel like you had to figure out if basketball was for you. It wasn't really something you got thrown into and were like super in love with it. Well, I don't know. I guess maybe that was just me. Yeah, I remember I think it was middle school, we would randomly experiment with other sports. Like, the teachers would have us, like, for a week maybe play some other sport, give it a shot. And I think we one time did try for, it might have only been a day, we tried out cricket in just I don't even think they had us try and hit a ball. I think we just spent a day like learning how to throw a cricket ball or whatever. That is the most experience I've ever had with cricket, was like the one day in school in PE class where they kind of had us throw like that. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. My dad and I would always go outside and throw the baseball, the football, but those are two sports. Like, I don't know if I personally said I didn't want to play them or what, but yeah, I'm like the only person I know, like only guy I know who growing up in my area, like, did not play baseball at least once, even when they were like 4 or 5 years old. I never played baseball ever. My dad really tried to get me into golf, and at first I liked it and enjoyed it. He started getting a little too technical with me about it from an early age, and I stopped enjoying it after that, because I was like, I'm hitting the ball pretty good. Why are you trying to correct me? And then he started, I don't know, I felt like he started getting a little too serious about it. And I was just like, I don't enjoy this. I kind of just want to like work on it myself and have fun with it. And just, you know, we'll just smack a ball around. Like I'm 10. I don't really need to be holding the club. Like, I don't know. Golf was his thing growing up and his dad's thing. I think he wanted it to be my thing as well. And I was just like, it's fun. I like hitting the ball, but I don't want to get too serious about it. Well, that's an unfortunate. We were at 6,446 with these two and did not get a shiny. That would have been a great number to grab a shiny on. But did not quite happen. I mean, certainly getting hit with a baseball is very painful, but unless you get hit in the head really hard, especially if you get hit in the head with the ball coming back to you after it's, you know, hit by the bat, I mean, you could definitely get some pretty severe bruises in baseball, but yeah, unless you get hit in the perfect spot in like, you know, like your head or really somewhere like crazy, I don't think it's going to like do anything too severe other than like give you a good bruise. Like maybe if you took a baseball to the arm after getting hit and it's like really hard, like you very possibly could like fracture a bone, maybe break a bone. But I don't think getting hit by a baseball. I guess if you got hit by a ball in the ankle really hard after it got hit back at you, I could see that like messing up your ankle enough that maybe it could ruin a career. Yeah, golf is yeah, you generate power through your, you know, your torso, your midsection. Like to get a good golf swing, you don't need to torque your upper body a lot. Really, your upper body is just moving with your lower body. You know, that's why like, you know, Tiger Woods was very good and could hit very far because of the torsion he could get through his lower body and his back. But then it ended up resulting in him having a lot of lower back issues because of how much he was torquing the shit out of his back. But yeah, golf is like the hand position is like, it is important to know how to hold the club well, because like you need to know how to hold the club well so it can like follow through with your swing correctly. And like, yeah, but like getting the power in a golf swing, it's the same thing with hitting the baseball and probably a lot with hitting a, you know, a cricket ball as well, is the torsion of, shoot, even throwing a baseball and like a football, like the torsion of your midsection really generates power. Really with golf, like your arms and holding the club, like you just need to hold it right, and you just need to know how to like hold it so that it follows through well, so that it hits the ball properly. But like all the power of it comes through just a good, you don't even have to like really torque your midsection that hard to hit a ball really well in golf. Like obviously you want to be a professional, you're going to need to learn how to really generate power through your midsection for a golf swing. But like if you just want to be a casual like golf player, you know, who just plays in their free time, like you really just got to know how to get some like decent rotation and torsion through your midsection, and just how to hold the club properly so that the club face hits the ball just straight on, so that it doesn't hook, it doesn't slice, it just goes straight. And then kind of knowing how to keep your lower body, like your legs and your knees, like you got to know how to keep those in position so that your club comes through the ball, you're not over top of it, you're not too below it, and just come through on it. And then following through, again, that's part of like kind of the torsion part of it through your midsection. Good follow through is also really important. Yeah, golf is like one of those sports where you watch people play it and you're like, oh, it doesn't look that hard. Like, how tough can it be? And then you actually try and swing a golf club at a golf ball and it's like, oh shit, this is fucking hard. Kind of the same way with hitting a baseball. You know, a really well thrown baseball pitch is a lot harder to hit than it seems. But in my older age, I've become more interested in wanting to learn how to like golf well. I enjoy it, you know. There's this thing called Top Golf that is like I wouldn't say it's new. It's probably been around a decade-ish. It's kind of like a driving range, but it's a little different. It's also like a mini game involved with it. They have flags and they have, you know, areas in the range for you to hit at, but they're like targets almost, and the balls are tracked, and so you get points as you hit the ball down and where it lands and how far it goes and all that. But a lot of people still just use it as a driving range, but it also happens to have like a full-fledged restaurant and food menu and drinks, and a lot of them have multiple floors to it. So, you know, on the base floor, it's like hitting all, you know, a regular driving range or golf course. You're just on the ground hitting it, but then you can go 3 stories up and you're just like really high in the air. And so, you know, basically hitting the ball from a 3-story building down onto the course below. Man. Goodness. Ooh, stretch and roke. Ooh, and then of course there goes a burp. Man. There's all sorts of stuff happening right there. Stretching real quick. Oh, a Topgolf? I don't know if Topgolf was around back when High School Musical was coming out. I feel like High School Musical was early 2000s. I don't know if any High School Musicals were made in the 2010s. But yeah, I thought Topgolf was like something that's been around maybe for a decade. How? Oh, not what I meant to put there. How long has Topgolf been a thing? Oh, well, never mind. Topgolf, at least, I don't know when it came to the US, but it says that Topgolf was founded in 2000 in Watford, United Kingdom. Huh, wow. That is a lot older than I thought it was. Let's look at Wikipedia. When was it brought to the US? Trying to see. Okay, so I guess one opened in Alexandria, Virginia in 2005. One opened in Dallas in 2007. Man, I did not realize Topgolf was this old of a business. I really thought it was much newer than this. Oh, that's crazy. Huh. Because, like, shoot, I don't think I heard about Topgolf being a thing until I was in college, at least. Wild. I guess maybe it was just never a thing in, like, my local area, so I didn't hear about it. That's very strange, very interesting. Well, I don't think the British invented golf. I think Scotland did, right? I think golf was invented in Scotland, or is it Ireland? I don't want to upset either one of the. I know they either one of those two, the Scottish or the Irish, would get upset if it was one of them, and I gave credit to the other. I don't think it was the British though. Let's see. Where was golf invented? The modern game of golf originated in Scotland. Okay, so yeah, it is Scotland. Bum bum bum. Yeah, goodness. It's like a really weird, I don't know why the pollen count is like weirdly higher right now, but man, the last 2 days my nose has been burning. Yeah, I would like to get a set of golf clubs, but they're a bit expensive, and I don't know if I would actually actively get out and use them as much as I would or should. And there's like a driving range not too terribly far away from me. Like I could go out and do that. It's just, golf is one of those hobbies that, like, you pick it up and it's really expensive, and I already have an expensive hobby. That I put a lot of time and money into, so as much as I would like to add that, especially because I definitely need a hobby that's more active, I guess if I were to add an active hobby, I would just want to go to the gym and work out, really. Let's see, I said that I predict, oh man, my like lower eyelid, my eyelashes are itching over here, goodness me. I predicted a shiny at 6481, so let's see if that happens. Yeah, I mean, anything you can consider anything a hobby. But yeah, working out is more just an active lifestyle choice than a hobby. But yeah, that is true. We are about to hit 64, so that would be pretty cool. So let us see. Should I bust out? We'll bust out a coin flip for my actual call, but this one right here, we'll just stack them one at a time. See if we get a shiny on one of these. So we do not have one there, but how about on actual 64? Do we got a shiny there? That would be a negative. That would be a negative. Yeah, I mean, yeah, anything can be a hobby if you want to invest time, money, and energy into it. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that call. Yeah, once after a while I tend to forget about stuff like that, but yeah. Still no dang shiny Tepig. Sorry about that, but appreciate you dropping by a controller. Appreciate it. Or would you rather be called Frenzied or Controller? Which do you prefer? Or the, that is also part of your name. Would you rather just be the? Frenzy? Okay. Gotcha. I can certainly do that. Yep. Everything we seem to do for this Tepig does not work. The shiny just does not want to shine for us. Yeah, I mean, for the past 3-4 years, my real only like hobby is collecting Pokemon stuff, you know, doing Pokemon related things. Like Pokemon is my hobby essentially for the last few years. Yeah, I can't think of much else other than just than that. And video games haven't really been a hobby other than Pokemon games, but honestly, like up in the other than this year, like I haven't been playing Pokemon games all that much either, really, like just sporadically here or there. But yeah, no video games. I kind of would like to pick up reading as a hobby, or just something to do. I feel like I should get back to reading, but that one's been a tough ask for me to get myself to dedicate to, unfortunately. Even though growing up, I loved reading growing up. I was a big reader, but yeah, recently I don't know what it is. I think about it and I tell myself to do it, and then I just get distracted doing other things, and I'm like, well, damn, it's too late now. And by too late, I mean it's just like too late at night, and I'm like, well, I need to go to bed. I can't read, so. And then yeah, I'd like to get back into working out, lifting weights. I really need to figure out this back issue though, because it goes beyond just like, oh, my back hurts when I sit in a chair for too long. It's like I get to working out and then I get this like severe pain in my lower right back, this like kind of stabbing pain almost, and like, well, I don't want to keep working out because my back just keeps hurting like nothing else. I mean, shoot, even some days going for a long walk can be painful. I get back from a long walk, I gotta like sit down and really stretch, because like, goodness, my lower right back will, if I'm not perfectly careful, yeah, it just triggers something. I think it's some kind of like a pinched nerve or something that I gotta fix, but that's been holding me back from working out. 'Cause I would love to just push beyond it and just be like, oh, if I just keep exercising, it'll eventually work itself out and I just got to get stronger and everything will go away. But I don't want to go into that mindset and just like end up hurting myself more. But we'll figure it out one day. I will get it sorted out. Like I said, I got another appointment with the doctor. I mean, it's in a few months, but I'm gonna go back there and be like, hey, look, all these stretches, this medicine ain't done anything for me. I try and be active. I try and work out, and I just end up with this stabbing pain in my lower back. We gotta do something about this. Yeah, it's just weird because at the beginning of college, I was not super active. I sat around a lot and I would get back pain. I didn't really get a lot of lower back pain from sitting too much. Most of my back pain was like upper back pain from standing too much. But then I started working out towards the end of college and all that went away. Like working out did not compound those back issues. Working out got rid of those. But now working out, it seems to be compounding this lower back issue I have because I get done with working out and then my back is like, it's like there's just a knife just constantly just like in my side, in my lower back on the right. And it's just like, okay, well, clearly working out is not the answer. It feels like it's getting worse. Which when I did go to the doctor the last time, she just did some like basic stretches on my leg, both my legs. And she was like, oh, wow, yeah, the right side of your body is very tense and very tight. Like she's like, I cannot move your right leg nearly to the same degree as I can move your left. So clearly something is, yeah, there is something up here. Like I don't want to have surgery, but like if that's what I need to do in order to get it situated, I guess that's what I gotta do. Luckily, I have not. I have never soft reset, at least not that I'm aware of. Which, well, he means like, have I gotten a shiny and not realized it and then soft reset again, effectively losing the shiny? Or he, they, well, whatever, sorry, whatever you identify as. But yeah, no, I've never, the only time I failed a shiny, like really failed a shiny, full odds, was I ran into a Magnemite in Pokemon Crystal and I didn't have any Pokeballs. That's the only time I failed a full odds shiny like that. At least I can remember. Traditionally in my life, this is the first time I've really sat down to like do a really long full-fledged soft reset hunt for a shiny. Most of the shiny hunting I've done in the past were back in like XY Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire days, and I wasn't really doing soft resets. It was either like hatching eggs or doing method hunts like Friend Safari, Dex Nav. So I haven't done too many soft reset, really any soft reset hunts. This might be the second or third soft reset hunt I've ever even attempted. And I think the first one was trying to get a shiny Tepig in the original black and white, but I gave up on that one. And then I did do Soul Silver looking for a starter and got a Chikorita. And then I can't think of any other... I can't think of really many other big shiny fails from my life that I've ever had. I'm sure back in the day when I was young and didn't know what was going on, I probably encountered a shiny or two and was just like, okay, cool. I don't know. I don't want a Geodude. Bye. You reset over a Totodile, but then 19 later got a Cyndaquil. That's just... That's some luck right there. That is some luck right there. I cannot say I've ever been that lucky with a shiny. That's wow. That's some good fortune. That's some bad fortune that turned into good fortune. Like if I soft reset over a Tepig, I just realized we're at 6480, which means whichever one of these two that we go with right here will be 6481, which at the very beginning of the stream, I boldly proclaimed we will be getting a shiny Tepig today. And I said 6481 would be the number. So we got to bust out the coin. I'm going to go with Victini. We're going to go with the Victory Star luck today. And which game will be encounter 6481? I'm going to say white 2 will be... We'll go with white 2 as tails, actually, and black 2 would be heads. So... Oh, what do we got here? We got heads, so that was black 2. Fitting. We are trying to complete the Shiny Living Dex in black 2, so we'll check not white 2 first, because we need to check black 2 for 6481. Okay, we got both male, both 21 HP, for whatever that means. But let us see. Did I, in fact, make the call of my life? And we have a shiny Tepig right here, right now. That would be a no. What about you? Are you shiny? Also a no. What can a guy do? What can a guy do? Can only do so much to try and manipulate fate. Maybe I'm doing too much. Oh, I need to talk to Bianca first before I do that. It'll happen eventually. It'll happen eventually. I don't want this hunt going over 10,000. I just don't want it. I want it at least around odds. I don't want to have one of those crazy long, 15K shiny hunts. I just want my little Tepig. I know I can't be impatient, but damn it, I want a Tepig. I want to play the game. I want to play the game. Alrighty, what about these next two Tepigs? We got anything lucky here? Nope. You know what I'm kind of getting the itch for? I'm getting a tiny little baby itch. I want to increase this number some more. We haven't increased that number in a while. It's been a minute since we did anything with platinum with the cute charm glitch to find any new shinies. I want to increase that number. I'm tired of it being as low as it is, so I'm gonna get us to 6,500 encounters for Tepig, and then I'm gonna switch over to platinum, and we're just gonna go find some random Pokemon to shiny hunt in platinum with the cute charm glitch. I want some new I want some new Pokemon for the shiny living dex total. So come on, Tepig. Let's get a shiny here before 6,500. Because I would love nothing more than to get the Tepig and then go over to platinum and do that. So let us see. We got 12 more total Tepigs to see, 6 more resets. Can we miraculously come through with Pig right here, right now? Do I even have, I have my copy of Platinum around here, right? Is it in this DS? Yeah, it's in this one. So I have to take it out of there because we want these two DSs are actually fully charged. So we will use these whenever we get over to Platinum, probably Black DS over here. I think I'm gonna have to do a little tweaking of the Platinum layout before we get really going, because I had it set up for the Magikarp hunting we did yesterday. Excuse me. But we no longer need the Magikarp setup. Really, I guess we don't. I could probably just, instead of having to really tweak stuff around, I'll just have to turn something off. Turn a few things off and then we'll be good. Keep on trucking. Those 2 Tepigs were not it. Can any of these next 10 be the lucky break we need? Oh man, sinuses feel really swollen right now. Sometimes I gotta like work them open. A little weird. But what do we have for these next 2? Come on, give me a pig. I said today was the day. Let's do it. Give me a freaking shiny pig. Okay, not you 2. That's all right. That's all right. We got 8 more chances. That is a-okay. And you know what? I think, no, actually I don't have must have deleted it. Screw it, I'm adding it back. How do is it image? How do I add this? We'll just go with that. Browse, where art thou? We're bringing the shiny Tepig onto the screen for the good luck. We got a little buddy hanging out with us now, who will bless us with some kinfolk. The shiny. I feel like looking at. I feel like I'm just. If you look at on the camera. I'm just staring at Tepig's ass. I think I'm gonna move you over here. We'll move you back here. You can cover up Squishmallow Dragonite for a second, but that's okay. I'm not gonna be staring at the pig butt for the remainder of these next 8 encounters. Alright, come on. Give us the pig. Let us see it shine. Not there. 6 more to go. 6 more to go. I'm focused. I am locked in. I wish this cutscene wasn't so long. I watched a video from Immobility one day, and he was talking about he has a like modified Nintendo DS Lite that can speed up the game on physical hardware. I tried looking online to see if I could find one of those, but I don't know where I got it from. It would certainly be nice for this if I could speed this up, because man, Bianca just loves to freaking talk. This hunt would not be nearly as bad if she just shut up and gave me the freaking Tepig. All right, four more. Give me the pig here and now. All right, yeah. We get it, Bianca. I know. I don't actually know what you're saying right now because I can't read the words, but I've seen the words enough in English. I know you're not saying anything important. Come on. Let's go. And got a little character building cutscene. She's got to pull her hat down. We got to have a little Pokedex animation fly out. Okay. Now we check. Still nothing. Two more to go. We're about to hit 6,500 encounters. Come on. Yeah, I feel that. Part of me, it's like completing the Shining Living Dex in the game would be kind of impossible. You might be able to trade on the emulator. I've never tried it, never looked into it. I don't know if it's possible to trade between emulator saves or anything like that. But to complete the Shiny Living Dex, I was like, oh, I want to do it on physical cartridge. I want to actually have the game one hand with all the shinies, but man, it would just be nice to have 4 or 5 emulator screens going, and I'm just super speeding through it. Just every reset takes 10 seconds. That would be, I mean, be a little maybe that actually would maybe take away from the excitement of finding the shiny because you're just going so fast. But all right, we are on the last 2 Tepigs for the day. Can one of you please, for all that is good, shine for me? I'll check over here on the right first. Not a shiny, but over here on the left, finally at 6,500 encounters. Wrong pointed. I messed that up. If I'd pointed the right way, it would have been a shiny. But okay. My bold proclamation that today was the day to get a shiny Tepig was unfounded yet again. We'll call it a day here. I guess I'll just turn you off. We'll get rid of this DS, put you up yonder this way. Take black 2 out of you, throw platinum in here. And now we are moving on to Pokemon Platinum. We are going to be adding some Pokemon to our Shiny Living Dex total because I'm tired of the number only saying 36 up there. You know what? I think I'm going to tweak the camera settings just a tiny little bit. Because we got a little bit of, I don't know why with Generation 4 it does this, but not Generation 5. Like kind of a weird glare going on the screen. So let me just change around the, I think if I just do that is better. There we go. And we need to get rid of you, get rid of you. There we go. We don't need all that on the screen right now. We're moving on. Tepig, we gave you your shot. It just wasn't meant to be today, even though I was so confident it would be. And we're going to move on. We're going to go try and find some new fun shinies here in Platinum. We're going to use the cute charm glitch. Get us we got to increase this total. I'm tired of seeing the number 36 up there. So anyone who knows Pokemon Platinum, knows any cool Pokemon that are around town, what should we go grab? What do we need? What do we want? And also, while we do that, I'm going to fiddle with the the settings a little bit more, because I think if I lower this a tiny bit, it'll look a bit better. Still got a bit of that weird texturing going on the screen. Depends on, okay, I think it's better right there. Pull you down anymore? No, probably good there. I want to do that. We increase this up too. That should be good there. All right, where should I head off to? Yeah, that is really surprising, surviving that quiver dance. Is there anything cool up here that I can go check out? I'm gonna try and save anything spooky, ghosty, dark type related. We're gonna try and save that for a Halloween stream, so we're not gonna do that here today. But what do I want to go try and grab? Trying to think of cool Pokemon in the area that I could go get. Anything down this way? We can go get like a Krogunk. Go grab a Krogunk down, if I can talk correctly. Krogunk down here. Actually, what's in the we'll go check out that garden. How do you go check out the mansion garden thing that has the different Pokemon there every day? I want to go check that out. Why is the screen doing that? Good lord. Okay, sorry. It's going to bother me. It might not bother anyone else, but I got to figure out how to make the screen look a little better here. I don't like this. Different generations have different I need to go like that. I mean, it's kind of blurry, but I mean, at least there's not like glare all over the place. And we'll just call it that. Let's see. Oh, not a fishing rod. I want my bike. Where is my bicycle? I guess I can look up here for this. I'll register you real fast. Let's go biking. I guess I don't really need I don't need anything else in the party really. We're good with what we got here. Okay, not this way. Oh, trying to maneuver like this is a little difficult with the DS like sitting on my desk. But it's sitting on top of a playmat, which the surface of a playmat is a little bit, you know, slick. Things can slide around, so I gotta try not to move the DS while doing this. By the way, if you ever need money in Pokemon Platinum, I recommend taking these two old people right here behind the woodshed, because you just constantly battle them with the Versus Seeker with an amulet coin on your first Pokemon, and if I had a Pokemon with Payday, that'd be even better, but you can get some pretty good cash pretty quickly out of those old people right there by battling over and over. Also, I think these two young people also give you pretty good money, but I found that the old people gave more. Let's see, how can I see what the new Pokemon back here is? Don't you talk to, like, what is his name, Mr. Backlot or something? Who do I have to talk to here to figure this out? Sure, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, okay, yes, okay, cool. Yeah, you're the awesome person. Notice a Q-eyed Plusle, which Joycely ran over me, so I guess Plusle is the Pokemon. All right, well, let's go see. Shoot, why not? It's in here special for the day. Let's go see if we can find a Plusle back here. Did that old man like come out here or something? Where did he go? Let's see if we can find us a shiny Plusle. So we got Clefairy up front. We have a Smoke Ball on it. Now I think these special Pokemon in this area, like the Plusle, will be an only 5% encounter chance, but there is Pichu back here, and shoot, we'll catch some Pichus, why not? Actually, I thought Pichu was a special encounter back here. Is there also... I don't know exactly how the Trophy Garden or whatever this place is called works with the Pokemon that appear here differently every day. I thought Pichu was one of them. Maybe not. Maybe Pikachu and Pichu are just naturally here. But shoot, we'll try and get them too. I don't think we don't have them, so they can contribute to our dex total. Or, trying to think here. Sometimes catching, sometimes I think I would rather do Pokemon like Pikachu. It's Pikachu, it's the mascot. Love it or hate it, it's, you know, widely popular. So with some Pokemon like that, I do sometimes think I want to do hunts that aren't this and actually hunt for the Pokemon and not just, okay, well, we got a shiny Roselia right there. Always love shiny Roselia. We don't have one of those, though. Shoot, we'll add it to the total. We have a Badoo, but we don't have a Roselia, so let's go out into our Scyther and use a good old false swipe to get it to 1 HP. Okay, yeah, don't land that. I would rather appreciate it. Okay, yeah, we can go to sleep now. That's fine. Well, not Pokemon. I'm trying to go to the bag. What Pokeball should I use for a Roselia? Let's see, what do I even have here? We have a Heal Ball. Net Balls are just really good for... Well, actually, those are Bug and Water, not Grass. What Pokeballs do we have? A Dusk Ball kind of matches. Nest Ball a little bit. That's all I have. Dusk Ball wouldn't really work because it's not nighttime or darkness. I'll try a Nest Ball, but I think it's a little bit high level for a Nest Ball to have any good multipliers on it, but that's what I have. I think it matches the best of what I got. But we got the Roselia, so there we go. New shiny added to the Shining Living Dex total. And as we'd been doing, we haven't caught any new shinies in a long time. What should we nickname this here? Roselia. I do not remember what we nicknamed our Badoo, so hopefully we don't give it the same nickname, but... What do we want to nickname this Roselia here? I'm terrible at nicknames. There's always like simple stuff like Flora. I mean, it's obviously a little flower. I can go really generic and call it Rose. Rosie. We'll have to get one for a Roserade as well. We don't have a Roserade, so we'll have to catch another Roselia and evolve it. I think I have a shiny stone. I don't... It's a female. Every shiny we're going to catch with this is going to be a female. I need to get a stylus so I can click the name a little easier. There's always Thorn. I feel like the one we get, this should be a Roserade. Should have like a more intimidating name. Roselia is not as much, so. Risa, is that based off of anything, or you just come up with that? I don't think I've heard that before, but sure. I can go with that. We got Risa, the shiny Roselia. And we'll increase this total up here once we get some more. So That'll put us at 37 shinies. What can we get for 38? Could we get a Pichu or a Pikachu? Maybe I'll catch a Pichu and I'll catch a Pikachu to turn into a Raichu. I'll hold off on catching an actual Pikachu for the total because maybe I want to torture myself and go for a full odds hunt on a Pikachu just because it is Pikachu. Let's see if we can get that Plusle they talked about because it'd be kind of nice. You know, Plusle mining probably only available in these games through something like this. Okay, there's a shiny Staravia. So obviously it has the Pokeball up there like we've already caught a Staravia, but I'm pretty sure I have one for flying purposes. I don't think I have a shiny Staravia though. I think I just have a Starly. Even if I have a Staravia, I guess I need another one to turn into a Staraptor eventually anyways, so might as well catch this. Oh, that's right, our Scyther's, my Scyther's asleep, but that's okay. We're pretty high level, we can afford to wait around and wake up. I'm sorry, what just happened there? Did that Staravia run, or did it use Roar or Whirlwind? What did I just miss? Did that Staravia has Whirlwind, or did it run away? Interesting. I did not catch that. I just saw the screen fade to black and was like, oh, well, okay. My least favorite shiny, that's tough. I think I jokingly before brought up like Goldango or something. Okay, there's another shiny Staravia, so maybe I'll just throw a quick ball at you because clearly you can get away from me, so I don't want that. Matching colors be damned. We'll just we'll go with a quick ball. I almost used the Master Ball. I have one singular Master Ball in the save file. I about used it right there on accident. We want that for Arceus or Giratina, whichever one I decide to hunt in this game. That would have been hilarious and really big slip up on my part. But yeah, I think I said shiny Goldango was least favorite just because like it's so non-changed from regular Goldango. I don't really have any shiny that I absolutely hate. I guess Garchomp's pretty bad too. It'd be nice if Garchomp had a better shiny, but I don't despise it. Now what should I name this Staravia? Again, I don't remember if I should go check my PC just to make sure I know what I do and don't have. But I'll name you something flying related. Ooh, I'm so terrible at nicknames and I also don't know how to spell. I was thinking about going with the cloud that's like Cirrus or something like that. How do you spell that though? Is it an S? S-I-R-U-S cloud? It's C-I-R-R-U-S. Rocket? Sure, I can call it Rocket if you want me to. I can click the letters correctly. Where's the K? All the way over there. E and T. We'll go with Rocket. And I think there should be, I think there's a PC in here I can go check out real quick. Why am I looking down here? I can look. Maybe there's not. I don't know why I thought there was a PC in here. Oh, well, there's a random Pokeball I hadn't picked up. Oh, and we got another luxury ball. Look at that. I saw what was in here. I don't need to go in here. I wonder, could I sleep in this bed to heal my Scyther so that it's not asleep? Oh, thank you very much. I will gladly take advantage of that. Oh goodness, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. I really thought there was a PC in here I could take advantage of, but I guess not. They're just gonna make me go all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Is it in this room? No. Yeah, guess I just gotta go back to the Pokemon Center. Because I'm pretty sure we just have a Starly, and then that was adding Staravia to the total, and then we need another one, at least for a Crobat, or not, Crobat's on my screen right now. We need another one for Staraptor. That's what that thing is called. Okay, you cannot use the PC from the side. Let's organize my Pokemon a little bit. Oh, y'all got thrown over here with the non-essentials for the living dex, so we'll put you down here. Do I have... so there's the Starly. Do I have a Staravia in here? Got all of you hanging out. Don't believe any of you are a Staravia. Nope. Okay, so we did need that. I guess I just had a Staravia from either trading around my games or... Oh, I forgot. I can, hopefully we can still evolve this Baneri, but this Baneri should be at max friendship now, so we're gonna take these level 69 Magikarps and put them away in the PC here. So we'll put you there. We'll move our newfound Staravia. We'll just put you in right there. And then, let's see. Move this level 20 of our PC. Yeah, we got a bunch of there's our first level 69 Magikarp couple. There's a level 50, level 75, another level 69, a 20. I gotta grow up. Yeah, and then these are just some Pokemon. So these are for the national decks when we transfer up to Black 2 and White 2, so we can get the Shiny Charm. And then we have a bunch of Shinies over here. But let's go heal, and we'll hopefully be able to evolve this Baneri real quick into a Lopunny. I think I have a rare candy in my inventory. I'll have to check. First, I want to make sure this Baneri is actually still max friendship. I did put it in the PC, so I don't know if that decreased it or not. Where do I find this dang thing? Okay. Come over here, Baneri. Alright, yeah, it's good. Let's give you a rare candy if I have one. Or would that be over here? Okay, I have 2. Level you up right here. That should be enough. There we go. We got a shiny Lopunny now to add to the total. So now we are at 39 total shinies. Very nice, very nice. Great shiny, great pink color. Looking good, looking good. I don't think its eyes change color. But yeah, there we go. So that is 39 now. I think, do you now have Cute Charm? I think you do. You do. So we technically now have a shiny Cute Charmer that we could use for a Cute Charm, but it is a female, so that does affect the ability for Cute Charm to actually work because it's a female Pokemon. I'll have to figure out how all that plays in. But yeah, we got a Lopunny now, and we can go back to the garden and try and find some more for our total. Drop low punny off real quick. Let's do. Let's try, like I said, we can get a Pichu, we can get another Roselia to eventually evolve into a Roserade, get another Staravia to become a Staraptor, get a Pikachu to become a Raichu. We get hopefully a Plusle. Come on now. Gosh, maneuvering on this bike, holding my DS like this is really tough. Yeah. Yeah, they're not, the shinies from Cute Charm Glitch are not hacked. They're not illegitimate. It is just a glitch in the game that makes them easier to get as a shiny. Like, they're not illegitimate shinies. They are like, they're full on, fully legitimate encountered shinies. It is just a glitch in the game's coding that causes them to have increased shiny odds with the ability Cute Charm up front. Like, you could buy a copy, any copy of any Generation 4 game, and you can soft reset to get Cute Charm Glitch activated on your game if you so desire. Now, granted, each reset would take a million years to complete, and considering the odds of getting a save file with a with Cute Charm Glitch enabled on it is like 1 in 20,000, it would take you an insanely long amount of time, very likely, to soft reset for a save file with Cute Charm Glitch available on it. But, you know, to set it up without doing all that, you just got to know how to do RNG manipulation. And RNG manipulation is, some people are against it, but it's not hacking. Like, you do not change the game's code at all to get it initiated. So yeah, all shinies found through Cute Charm are legitimate. They can be traded, they could be used in online you know, competitions. You could catch a Cute Charm Glitch Pokemon in this game and trade it all the way up to Scarlet and Violet and use it in VGC if you wanted to. Oh, well, there's a Plusle, and that was the very first one we encounter as a shiny, so that worked out, because I think it's only a 5% chance to even see one of these in the garden. So got our little Plusle. Goes for Spark into nothing. Oh, of course we get paralyzed. Well, we break through and we get the false swipe off, so no problemo. What's the 4 Pokemon on our team so far? Let's see, not trying to go over to Pokemon, we want the bag. What Pokeball should I use for Plusle? Trying to think, what matches you really well? The Repeat Ball kind of matches you pretty good. Luxury's not bad also. Timer works too. Shoot, even a regular Pokeball actually works pretty well for Plusle based on the colors. You know what? I'll just try regular Pokeball. It really, like, it's just red and white. I mean, it's a little bit of a beigey kind of cream white on the Plusle, but I mean, a regular Pokeball still works pretty well. Ferrothorn, Volcarona, Hydreigon, Garchomp. That is a powerhouse of the team right there. Trying to think, what other 2 could you want to add to that? Well, I guess first, what should we name? I should try and have a nickname theme for Plusle and Minun that would, like, relate to each other. What could go hand in hand? I don't know if this is actually a thing, but just the names Pia and Mia, they like sound like they go together, like they're little twin trainers you encounter in Hoenn that would have a Plusle and a Minun. So I'm gonna and it works out. Plusle, Pia, Minun, Mia. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with Pia for the Plusle, and then whenever we get a Minun, I gotta remember to name it Mia. Every single Staravia we have run into has been a shiny. So we'll catch this one to eventually become a Staraptor. Actually, I guess I'll go with another Quick Ball since this Pokemon can apparently get away from me. Where are my Quick Balls? Yeah, so I was just saying, the names Pia and Mia sound like the names of like twin trainers who would be found in Hoenn with a Plusle and Minun on their team. So I went with Pia for the Plusle, and I'll go with Mia for the Minun, just because they sound like their names that go together in the game. I am paralyzed on Scyther, so do not Whirlwind me. That would be a little annoying. Okay, go for Endeavor, not bad. Well, actually, given our massive level discrepancy, actually that did a lot. It's kind of funny. We're still faster. We get the False Swipe off. This Staravia is playing the game. This Staravia knows what's up. Got me down to 1 HP. What kind of Pokeball works for you? I don't know. Your color scheme is kind of doesn't really match a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Your color scheme does not look great with a lot of things, so I guess I should think about this in terms of this will be a Staraptor eventually, so what would match a Staraptor? Because Staraptor eventually has that little like light blue point on its hair. It goes from red to blue for the shiny, so can I think of anything that would, I guess maybe if that were the case, I don't think I have any dive balls though. Maybe I already tried using a Quick Ball. Maybe because like Quick Ball does have that kind of light blue on it and has yellow, which there is yellow on it as well. I'm just going to try Quick Ball again. Like from what I have on me, I feel like that works because of the whatever Staraptor's color scheme eventually becomes. Come on now. Is this thing gonna knock out my Scyther? Or don't Whirlwind me. Okay, well, down goes Scyther. Yes, I'll use my next Pokemon. Send out my Empoleon here. Which I guess actually what, catching that Plusle was, as we call it, the Roselia, we call it. Another Staravia. Then we evolved Lopunny. 37, 38, 39. Plusle was 40, right? So I don't want to forget on that. So I'm going to change this to 40 real quick. You're now at 40 total shinies caught. And little Staravia, you're being a little too obstinate here. Is that the word I'm looking for? A little too uncooperative. I know, I guess the Quick Ball really only works well on the first turn, but man, maybe I'll try a different Pokeball, I guess. It does not like Quick Balls. So, like a Timer Ball, like fairly works well for a regular Staraptor, but Shiny Staraptor not as much. I honestly, I kind of just want, well, actually, Netball doesn't work on you either. What am I doing? Shoot, it's been long enough. We'll use a Timer Ball, whatever. We'll just go with it. Doesn't quite match the shiny, but oh well. What can you do about that? What can you do? We did catch the other one in a Quick Ball, so I guess we can evolve that one into the Staraptor. What did we name the last? We named the last Staravia Rocket, so DK, you'd recommended Apollo, but it's a female. So how about Artemis? It is not quite the same. But I feel like Apollo and Artemis, aren't they like connected in a way? When I hear the name Apollo, I think like Artemis in relationship, but I cannot remember why, or if that's even a connection. I guess I could always look it up. Artemis relation to Apollo. Yeah, stupid Google AI, I don't care. Maybe I should care. Okay, Artemis and Apollo are twins, so I was correct in that they are much related. So you had recommended Apollo earlier, but we'll go with Artemis, since that is Apollo's twin. If I can type one here. All right. Is there anything else? I guess I need another. I need to heal now. So we will fly back and heal, and I guess there's still Pichu and Pikachu that we can grab down here. So we'll keep going. We'll look for another Roselia and Pichu and Pikachu. Let's drop off some of these shinies to the PC real quick. Put Pia in box 2 and put Optimus in box 2. I think that puts y'all in the boxes correctly, right? I think they were loading up in here good. Nothing going back over here, I don't think so. Alright, so yeah, we just gotta evolve one of these two. We have Rocket, we have Artemis. Evolve one of you into a Staraptor. Okay, we're good. Yep. Just thinking, just organizing and thinking. I do not remember Flossessi Ranch theme going this hard. It's a fun little theme. Okay, come on. Got stuck in the bush. Is that a shiny Pichu? Yeah, that is. You can tell. It's a little tiny baby sunburnt Pichu. We will go out into Scyther here. Now, what Pokeball? I feel like a Luxury Ball would match Pichu really well. This poor Scyther just keeps getting paralyzed, keeps getting taken down, and now I'm confused too. Okay. Come on now. Yeah, we break through both. Thank you very much. And let's throw off. I think a Luxury Ball works really good here. I can see down here. Where's my Luxury Balls? There they go. There we go. Got ourselves a Pichu. Nice, nice. So that'll take us up to 41 total Pokemon. I might as well just make it easier. I'll keep up with it in real time and not try and like tally it in my head and then add it up later. So got our little tiny electric mouse, which we can name nickname a baby. What do I want to name Pichu? What is a good nickname here? How about Teeny? Why not? different inflection of tiny. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but we'll just go with Teeny instead of Tiny. We got Teeny the Pichu. Just need to find another Roselia and a Pikachu. That seems like everything in here. We haven't seen anything outside of those few lines of evolution. There's another Plusle, and it's shiny yet again. Have not run into a non-shiny Plusle yet. It's our first non-shiny Staravia. Another Pichu. Q-Charm is so interesting. It works so well sometimes, and other times it's just like it can take a second. I think I have at least one shiny stone on me, so I could evolve, you know, whenever we get a Roselia, could evolve it instantly to a Roserade. I kind of want to do some research though, because stones like that, like the shiny stone and the dusk stone, is Dawn Stone a thing? Or do I need a Dawn? I do not remember. But some of those stones that aren't just like fire, thunder, water can be a little bit rarer, a little more limited in quantities. And I think there's a number of Pokemon I need a shiny stone to evolve, because obviously I'll need one to get a Gallade, one to get, like I said, Roselia or Roserade. I think you need one for, you need a shiny stone for, where's Dawnstone for Gallade? What do you need a Dawnstone for? Because I thought Shiny Stone was for Togekiss, or yeah, Togekiss as well. Do you need a Dawnstone for Gallade? And I'm mistaken. I thought it was Shiny Stone, but maybe it is Dawnstone. Okay, yeah, it's Dawnstone. Got it. Not Shiny Stone. Oh, Dawnstone is only used for two. It's male Kirlia to Gallade and then female Snorunt to Frostlass. That's all you need Dawnstone for. How many do I need Shiny Stone for? So yeah, Togekiss, Roserade, and Cinccino. So I only need 2 Shiny Stones in this game actually for evolutions. Togekiss and Roserade. Good to know. And then, are any Pokemon in this game Duskstone? I know like Lampent to Chandelure is. Okay, is Haunter and Mismagius that are Duskstone in this game. Which, actually it's not this game. You can only get Duskstone, or you can only get, I should say, Murkrow and Mismagius in Diamond and Pearl. You can't get them in Platinum. You get Murkrow and Diamond and Misdreavus in Pearl. And then, yeah, Lampent to Chandelure. Also, Doublade to Aegislash, but we don't have to worry about that for this here challenge. So yeah, I think I should be pretty good to just evolve whatever Roselia, next Roselia we get into a Roserade. Straight off the rip. Because I'm sure there's another Shiny Stone out there for me to get to evolve to a Togekiss. We're not finding any shinies now. Where'd you go? Starting to get hungry. Need some lunch. We need a Pikachu and we need a Roselia, which I think also have a Thunderstone on me, so we can evolve. Probably I'll just go ahead and evolve a Pikachu into a Raichu, and then if I actually want to get a Pikachu itself for the Shiny Living Dex, I'll toy with the idea of hunting one full odds. Just because it's Pikachu. But we'll see. I might decide against that and be like, nah, screw that. We'll just get Pikachu in here. I do have, okay, I do have my Clefairy out front, so what's the hold up? Well, there's another shiny Pichu, but I'm not trying to evolve you through friendship, so no thank you. I will be on my merry way. Another Staravia. Just not getting what I want. Just say what I need. So I guess I should heal up our Scyther real quick so I don't have to worry about it being paralyzed while we are doing all this. Do I not have any paralyzed heals? Yes, I have full heals, so I'll just use that. I know it won't have any effect. I was trying to go to the right. My word, where'd the shinies go? I should probably check my fantasy football lineup real quick just to make sure I don't have anyone randomly out and not playing today for some reason. Hell yeah, DeAndre Swift. I like to see that. Good old, I mean, it's 19 points. Well, actually, wow, Gabe Davis went off on my bench too. Not expect that. Gabe Davis has not been doing anything. What about the other league? Can I? Come on now, phone. Let's cooperate. I don't think it matters anyways. I'm probably... Of course, Zamir White's out. I don't think I have another running back. No, I don't. Well, are there any running backs that I can grab? Gotta love fantasy football. Gotta love it. I don't even know who to get rid of to pick this guy up. I want to get rid of anyone I have on my team. What in the world? Do I just call it? I might just call it a day and lose this matchup no matter what. This is annoying. I guess fuck it, whatever. I don't know. And I'm losing my voice. Good. I don't have an empty bench space, do I? No. Alright, get that all situated and out of the way. I need some shinies. Not a Pichu though. Need a Pikachu. Need you to evolve. Yes, you can't say that cute charm glitch hunts aren't somewhat slightly take some time. You know, they're not an instant easy game over immediately kind of things. You know, sometimes they take a second. Is Pikachu a rare encounter on here and I just happened to see like 2 really early, or am I getting unlucky? I do not know. Y'all gotta hurry. I'm half tempted. It's 1 o'clock. I kind of just wanted to go watch some football. I was not expecting to still be going, so this was kind of just a spur of the moment thing. We did add 5 shinies to the total, so was it 5? So we were at 36, so yeah, it was 5. What 5 did we add again? Staravia, Roselia, Lopunny, Plusle, Pichu. Yeah, it was them. I do want to get. I would like to get a Roserade and a Raichu though. If those could hurry up for us, please and thank you. Because I think it would be cool to have that. Okay, there we go. Finally, we got another shiny Roselia. We can catch you. And you'll become a Roserade, which I think Roserade has the same color flowers as Roselia. Again, I don't really know what Pokeball is. The best. Maybe I'll try a Dusk Ball, even though it's not nighttime and we're not in the cave. Yeah, I don't really have too many chores to do at home right now. I did did laundry and I cleaned the side of my house yesterday, so I got that done. Got the gunk off the side of my house to appease the HOA, so I did that yesterday. I did my laundry on Friday. I did the dishes earlier today before the stream started. Hello, little Leo. Hello, little boy. I'm coming out there soon, hopefully. Don't you worry, I'll be there. I just gotta catch this dang... I guess dust balls really don't work very well when they're not in the dark or in a cave, because this Roselia does not want to stay in. I don't remember how many of these I have. I guess the animation for this really does match the colors of the flowers really well, because the animation is kind of like a purple and black, and then, you know, the flower is obviously purple and black as well. So we'll make you a Roserade. What should we name this one? I kind of want to name this one Olenna, because Game of Thrones, Lady Olenna, Queen of Thorns. So I'm going to go with that. Hopefully I know how to spell it. I think it's just like that. I'll go with Olenna. And are you in the party? You are, okay. Oh, I forgot. I was like, how do you end up on 3 HP? I was false swiping, but they were mega draining. Little Pichu, just checking you out. And then, shoot, you know what? We already got you here. Technically, Roselia is not a new catch for us. We already have one of you, and we have a Badoo. But if I find my shiny stones in here somewhere, I'm assuming I have at least one shiny stone picked up. Yep, there we go. We can get ourselves an evolution into a nice, beautiful Roserade to increase our shiny living dex total to 42. Where am I looking around for this? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now we just need to catch a Pikachu and evolve you into a Raichu, and we'll call it a day. Although I'm going to save real quick, just don't want to lose anything while we're waiting here for the Pikachu. Goodness me. My lack of sleep last night is gonna really start to catch up to me soon. I have not seen a Pikachu in a minute. Good lord, where did y'all go? Nose just keeps itching. What is going on? I do not know where the Pikachus went. Hey, we encountered 2 of them pretty quickly once we got in here, and I have not seen one since. We'll look up the trophy garden encounter odds. Pikachu a really rare encounter in here. We got lucky early on. No, I mean, I guess 10% is like a little low, but I feel like we should be getting... We've gotten a number of Pichus who are also 10% of this time of day. Actually, no, Pichus are 30% all time. I'm looking at Diamond and Pearl for that. Yeah, so right now Pikachu is the rarest encounter other than Plusle. Plusle is a 5% being the special Pokemon of the day. So we could potentially take us a second to find a Pikachu, but still 10% is like 1 in 10. That's not absurdly rare. Little Pichu, if I could just easily evolve you into Pikachu, I would do it. But you are unfortunately a friendship evolution. I do not have time to be your friend. There we go. There's Pikachu. Is it shiny? I think it is. There we go. Complain and ye shall receive. Now, hopefully, this catches the... Oh, my Scyther is asleep. I forgot about that. So, let's hopefully wake up before anything crazy goes down. You should presumably not know Volt Tackle to, of course, Pikachu's double teaming. But yeah, presumably you don't know Volt Tackle to do recoil damage. Now, what does Shiny Raichu look like again? It's kind of orange. Pikachu and Pichu are more of a gold, but I think Raichu is more orange and it's shiny. Look at this real quick. I can get all the way down here to the sprites. Good lord. Where are we again? We're in platinum. Well, actually, yeah, so it's orange. What Pokeball would work really well with a very orange and kind of just brown and orange with a little bit of grayish? I don't know. Luxury Ball is more like red with some yellow, which doesn't quite go with Raichu. Maybe just a Repeat Ball. Repeat Ball is not bad. I mean, Raichu's definitely more of a burnt orange than the lighter orange. Just, well, actually, Repeat Ball is kind of red too. I think Repeat Ball might be the best thing I have. I haven't caught a Pikachu already though. Honestly, what have I been saying? I honestly don't remember. What was my amazing philosophy? I don't remember. I gotta be honest, I don't remember what I just said. I'm thinking a Repeat Ball is my best look. Maybe Luxury is fine. You back, Leo? Oh, what you doing, little boy? Give me just 1 second. I'll be out there with you. Don't you worry. Complaining. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Emily and I joke about that a lot. We'll be talking about something, like needing something, wanting something, and complaining about it, and then it happens, and we're just like, just complain enough and, you know, it'll happen for you. But you know what? I'm going with the Luxury Ball. I think it's just a good looking Pokeball. We'll go with it. It doesn't perfectly match Raichu, but it's good enough. It's a fancy Pokeball. That'll be Raichu's home. Now this one's going to the PC, so we'll have to go pull you out. Goodness me. And I should definitely have a Thunderstone to evolve you. Now, what do we want to name a female Raichu? My first instinct was like Big Mama, because Raichu kind of thick. Call her Big Mama, but I don't know. See if anyone has any better options. Now shoot, I mean, what's it gonna hurt? I mean, yeah, start complaining you don't have $1 billion. I mean, you either don't have $1 billion or you do, and I'd say go with it. I'd say go for it. What about... So there's Big Mama, there's I can't come up with anything better, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'm sorry, Raichu. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't got the breast, I don't got the best brain when it comes to coming up with nicknames, unfortunately. Mai? Is it May or Mai? Sure, I can do that. I can do that for you. And we will fly back to the PC now, grab you out, and evolve you. Why am I looking? I can look up now. I get tired and, you know, been talking a while for the stream, yeah, my words start mixing together. I was trying to say best in brain, or I don't know what I was trying to say actually. I don't remember now, but yeah, they end up combining into a breast. And what, I already added the total for... Okay, I gotcha. I thought it was May, but then I was like, am I being ignorant? Is it Mai? I think I added Roserade to the total, right? So we are at 42. What am I doing? I'm not trying to grab you. Trying to grab the Pikachu here. Because Pichu took us up to 41, yeah, and then I did Roserade to 42, so now this will be 43 for us. Just get out of here. I should have at least one Thunderstone, if not multiple. Get a little farther up. Fine. I think I would have found those earlier on. We got 2 Dusk Stones, so we got enough that we need for those in this game. Yeah, we got 2 Thunderstones. And with this stone, we bestow upon you the ultimate power of being a Raichu. At least you're shiny. That'll put us at a clean 43 shinies for the shiny living dex. Eventually in Black 2. Right now we're in Platinum, but one day down the road we'll find our way to Black 2 and White 2. But there we go. Let's go. Let's look at good old May here. The shiny looks better in person. Camera's not catching it quite well. But there we go. We got 43 total shinies for the living dex. We're ever so slowly making a dent in our endeavor to do this insane task. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a day there. We unfortunately did not get the Tepig. What's new? But we did add 7 new shinies, so I can live with that for a stream. And I'll see y'all again. It'll probably be Wednesday. I don't think I'll be able to stream Tuesday, but it'll be Wednesday, and we'll be back for getting hopefully getting Shiny Tepig. And I'm gonna save one more time just to be safe. But thanks again, as always, DK, for showing out and supporting. Always appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.